right. Well, the clouds, they're making it difficult, well, impossible, really, to see that lunar eclipse that we had earlier, but it was pretty.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're tracking it very closely. There we go. Yeah, it's basically kind of reached totality at this point. Not really looking all that red yet, but certainly we'll start to see that very, very soon as we continue to track that. We'll be watching that periodically through morning, y'all. But yeah, it's definitely impossible to see everything from East Texas. As far as our weather, it is cloudy overhead, but luckily through the power of live streaming, we're able to deliver some of that action to you as we head into the rest of this morning. So clouds overhead on our satellite and radar, very quiet, just a little bit of a breeze in from the south. That could translate into a couple of sea breeze showers for this morning, only running at about a 20 to 30% chance. Most everybody will be staying dry. And as far as our rainfall forecast, there's plenty more where that came from, especially as we head into this weekend. Now, the thing about Wednesday, there is some data that suggests, we do have a weather impact alert out for the second half of Wednesday, by the way. There is some data that suggests some of that thunderstorm action to actually move further to the west. The strongest severe thunderstorm risk actually may be further to the west. So we may drop the weather impact alert for Wednesday afternoon, and we may do that by the noon show. We're going to get some more details for you as we head into the rest of this morning and into this afternoon, so you want to stay here with the CBS 19 weather experts as we continue to track that. But one thing that has been consistent is some very heavy thunderstorms that could be strong to severe into this weekend. So we're going to hold on to that, at least for this weekend. And then as for our severe weather outlook for Wednesday, we're going to watch what the Storm Prediction Center does with this one. But as we take a look here, 2 out of 5 risks, including our northwestern counties and into Dallas. I would not be too terribly surprised, especially with some of the latest data sets, to see this actually get shoved further to the west. So we're going to be watching that very closely. Now into Saturday, on the other hand, we do have a slight risk that includes most of East Texas with a better chance. This is going to be the equivalent of an enhanced risk. That's a step up from slight risk. That's going to be for portions of Oklahoma. So it looks like the better chance, as of some of the latest data sets, is going to be closer to Oklahoma. But I still do think that at the very least, if we do not see severe weather, we're going to see plenty of rainfall. All right, let's take a look at your future skycast. Let's walk you through this morning and into this afternoon. So clouds to start. We'll have a couple of sprinkles here and there, not much. And then low 80s for this afternoon. We'll begin to see those clouds clear. We'll still see that southerly breeze hold on at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Kind of a rinse and repeat scenario for your Wednesday. We'll have some showers, occasional showers for the morning. Should be pretty dry by the afternoon. Watch what happens here. Most of that thunderstorm action off to the north and west. That's why we're kind of thinking we may need to just drop the weather impact alert for Wednesday because it is starting to move further to the west. We'll keep you updated on that. And then 70s and 80s for your Thursday afternoon, with a lot more sunshine. Here's some of the lower resolution data. You can see I have this circled. Most of the data is taking the rain further to the west until we get to Saturday and Sunday. You can finally see that actually move into East Texas, and rainfall over the next 7 days, showing a lot of it, up to about 2 to 3 inches. It's going to be a good possibility, and over the next 6 to 10 days, we are going to continue to be very mild. We're also going to be expecting above average rainfall, and especially when it comes to this next 7-day stretch, we're going to see a lot of it. So you'll want to stay here for the latest updates there. Low 80s for this afternoon, occasional clouds, and we'll see a little bit more sunshine for the afternoon. And then the second half of Wednesday right now is a weather impact alert. We are going to watch the data very, very closely, but we're going to hold on to the second half of Friday all the way through Sunday for those heavy thunderstorms. We'll be right back.